guys, it's Christina. It is day 24 of vlogging, and today I want to talk about this point with the conspiracy theories. I've done some vlogs on this in the past, but I wanted to talk about specifically the practicality of the information, because I was talking to someone today and he was talking to me about, some information about the deep state and how the COVID-19 was a planned virus, and how, this whole stuff with the US government, and just like, what people might call conspiracies. Other people who believe it, believe that, there's this like behind the scenes things that are happening that nobody knows about, or that they're trying to cover up, and there's, a they force of people that are orchestrating and conducting themselves outside of the law, and they have this like secret agenda to fulfill this like. So my point with that though is, what is the practical purpose of the information? Because as he was talking to me about all this stuff, like I don't like research this stuff, even though I'm aware that it exists. In terms of like sources of information, I don't like keep up with this information. I don't track it. I don't like put it together. I don't, try to follow along with what is being spread in terms of, what's going on behind the scenes type stuff. So it was hard for me to have a conversation with him because I don't know about that stuff. Like he's telling me all this stuff, but it's like I don't have that information. I haven't sourced that information. I don't know how accurate that information is, and so like I can't really engage in the conversation with him because that's just not something that I know about, whether it's true or not. And the point for me is, as he was talking about it, like I could tell he was really passionate about it. But my question is, what do you do with that information practically in your life? How does knowing stuff about the deep state and like knowing that someone planned the COVID-19 and released it into the public, what does that information do for you in your practical day-to-day living? How does that information serve you in your life? How does that information serve your community and your, globally? How does that information serve us? What do we actually do with that information? And the reason I ask that is because the times where I've looked into it, and this is obviously me, my personal experience with it, but the times that I've looked into conspiracy theories about things going on that are actually different than what the mainstream media is saying it is, that anytime I've wanted to look into that, it was purely out of wanting to find some secret, wanting to find some information that I thought would change my life or change the world, or something that was like super profound, that would be like all of a sudden like a whole new thing that would just like completely change everything. But it never did, and I can see in self-honesty, it only ever served as entertainment and a distraction for me. Anytime I ever wanted to look into this information about, crisis actors and the elite orchestrating the New World Order, anytime I've looked into this stuff, it's because I wanted a distraction from my own life. I was bored, or I wanted to not address my own life in some form. It served as a diversion from facing my own life, my own reality, my own experience. I didn't want to face the reality of me, and so I went and looked into the reality of this world to find some secret, some gem of information that would, somehow alter my perception and even like consciousness. And so I just wonder and this is like a genuine question of what those that follow, conspiracy theories, I don't know what else to call it, information outside the mainstream media, what does this information, how does this information serve you in your life? How do you apply this information? I'm generally curious because for majority of people, what do we do with this information? How does it actually serve us to change our own lives and so change the world. Because I find that most people that have this information are only busy wanting to tell everyone else about it, which is kind of like, you know, anyone who's completely devoted to some religion and wants to spread the word of that religion. You know, how is following conspiracy theories any different than being a part of a religion that, you know, is trying to spread the word of that religion? I just want to know, how does it serve your life? How does this information impact you and how you understand yourself and understand the world around you in terms of how do we change it? And this is a genuine question I really want to know, because so many people are consumed with this information about the, you know, what's behind the scenes of the US politics. How does this information serve you? How does having this information make you a better human being? And how does this information make this world a better place? So I would really like to have this conversation. I would really like to know what you have to say about it. And please share openly. If you want to write in the comment section, great. If you want to do a video response, that would be awesome too. I'd like to hear it straight from the source that is following this information. How does it serve you in your own life? How does it make you a better person, and how does it make this world a better place? So thanks for watching and for responding. If you do, I really appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. And otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 25 of my vlogging. We got 6 days left. That's crazy. It's been quite a ride. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks for walking with. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Follow sorrow.